Hello, this is Matt Cannon with my thoughts of the day, out here in nature again, and just want to share with you a few things that I've been thinking about that I think will help you. The idea of these videos are meant to help you with ideas that I've been grappling with, and I imagine I'm not the only one out there who thinks of these things, so I wanted to share it with you. And sometimes I'll go down little directions and paths that are unexpected and maybe you're not thinking about, but they could still help you come up with some ideas. And the one thing I want to talk about today is something I've been thinking about recently, and it's the marshmallow experiment. The marshmallow experiment. Not sure if you've ever heard of it, but it was a experiment that was done by Stanford University back in the 1970s. And so what they ended up doing was they would take a child, maybe between the age of 6 to 10 years old, and he or she would sit in a room and they would give it one marshmallow. They would give the child one marshmallow. And they would say, if you eat this marshmallow, that's it. If you don't eat this marshmallow, we'll give you a second marshmallow. So they kind of had this understanding that they would not only test the kids and see what they would do, but they would give them a benefit, something to look forward to if they followed the instructions. So in this experiment, of course, there were a lot of kids that just ate the first marshmallow and just said, that's it, I'm going to eat this marshmallow. Why am I going to wait for another one? But there was other kids that waited and they got the second marshmallow. Now what they did, and this is the interesting part of the experiment, is they followed these people over the course of decades. So this was like in the 70s, early 70s, like 70 to 72 range. And they followed them all this time in their life. So now a lot of them are between 52 and 58 years old. We're in 2020 right now. And so they're up in that range, probably pushing on 60. And what they found is the ones who waited for the second marshmallow have had more success, more good lives, lived a fulfilling life than the ones that took the first marshmallow. Now, somewhat anecdotal. It doesn't mean that the marshmallow was the underlying reason that these people had success or didn't have success, but it's an interesting concept, and it's the concept of delayed gratification and the benefits it has when you wait for things that you're looking for, or you wait for things that you're working towards, or you wait, like reading a book. It takes time to get through a book. You can't just sit down and watch it. Like, it's not like a 15-minute show or a 2-minute YouTube video that you can watch and you're done. Delayed gratification. And so I've been thinking about this concept of delayed gratification, and particularly the marshmallow experiment, that was a good example that showed how delayed gratification really had some significant benefits. And so I just thought I would take a few minutes to share that with you, let you know about it if you hadn't heard of it before. And next time you're thinking of taking that marshmallow, or you're thinking of stepping out prematurely into something that you need to wait a little bit longer for, think of the marshmallow experiment. Think of the benefits of delayed gratification. Think of the benefits. If you're thinking of skipping that workout because you just need to relax for today, think about the benefits of delayed gratification. When you actually work towards something without a promise of a return right away, but over time it pays off and reaps major dividends. It kind of brings into the place the concept of compound interest. Compound interest, Einstein said, was like the eighth wonder of the world, and compound interest is one of those things that once you start experiencing it, it just reaps many benefits. And I think if you have a small degree of delayed gratification with a marshmallow experiment, imagine what you'll accomplish with other things besides the marshmallow.